La mayoría de las
Most of the girls in my community marry very young. They get married around 14, 15 years old, sometimes even at 13 years old. And they have children very young as well. The girls not always think like I do. They don't analyze their dreams. They don't have someone who asks them, what do you want to do when you grow up, or what you want to do is not impossible. So they see themselves living here. They see their dreams as something impossible, and the only solution to get away from their family is to marry someone. But they don't think about how marriage life will be, because sometimes you get out of one place and you end up in somewhere worse.
Tengo 5 hermanos.
I have 5 siblings. I am the youngest, so I'm the smallest.
Mi papá se ha dedicado siempre a la pesca.
My dad has always worked as a fisherman. Both my brothers work, and my 2 sisters are married. I want to study to become a nurse, and I see myself working at a hospital, helping people. And one of my inspirations was my mom, because she wanted to become a nurse but couldn't be one because lack of resources and lack of support from her parents. One of the big challenge would be finances. My parents don't earn a lot of money. They have few resources, and I think that you need money to study. So in order for me to study, I would have to work and study at the same time. But that is very hard.
One of Mary's main challenges was actually financial. She was put the responsibility of providing for her family as well as providing for herself was on her shoulders very young. Mary has had a really challenging life, and her story, like many of our students, includes a lot of pain and a lot of navigating seemingly impossible barriers and challenges.
When I started in the Institute, the things that I learned there opened my mind, and I realized that not all things are impossible.
The Institute is a community of people who believe that young people have incredible abilities, talents, passions, ambitions, but that oftentimes students who are of experienced poverty are unseen, are not noticed, that there is not someone to tell them you have this potential and you can do this. And so we get to be that community that says you can. And that's a huge part of why it's both important and what we do.
It's important to have dreams. Even if you think they're impossible, you need to think that they're not impossible. So I got really excited, and my passion to become a nurse grew. And although there are many sacrifices, it will be worth it in the end.
That young lady has had a desire and a passion to be a nurse for 5-6 years, and Mary has not given up on that dream. And so we were working with her and have been with her and love her completely. And through this process have identified somebody who would support her through her nursing school. When it comes to stepping into young people's lives like that, it requires real, serious, practical support.
And if it weren't for the Institute, I probably would be married already and with children perhaps. So the Institute opened my mind. I still want to go to university, have a career, and if it weren't for the Institute, I would not have that hope.
I'm so proud of her because she has been open to change. She stepped into being the director of logistics for our program this summer, did an amazing, amazing job. And I have nothing but confidence that she will be successful in her journey.
This community have many difficulties, so it's hard for someone to can grow in this community because it's in a low economy. So growing with that family, it's hard because I have just many brothers, many sisters, and we want to study. But my sister, the more oldest, he sacrificed her studies for my brother. If someone wants to achieve things, they're going to find a way to how to do it. So I find my way to how to do that, from support to my parents and my brothers and this institute. So when I finish my studies, I plan to help my sister. For someone like me, it's hard because I have big dreams. I want to meet the world and I want to travel. So this it's a difficulty for me, but it's not impossible.
Reyes was one of our very first students in the program in 2015. When I met him, he was one of the shyest people you would have ever known. He didn't offer a lot to say. He was very insecure. This year he has been the director of the Michael Latito Fellows. He was one of the very first fellows that we ever had in the program. To say I'm impressed is an understatement. He has walked these 10 young men and women through this entire 4 weeks of training. He continues to be a voice of encouragement and of support for them. But he is an incredible student and he is working hard to get his degree in engineering right now.
Actually, I'm studying in Valladolid, my university, so I'm studying industrial engineering. The institute helped me to find my passion, so that was wow for me because it's like I have a vision a little vision, but in the institute it's like wow, it's a big vision. I can do many things.
Reyes, what did you put?
Carlos speaks English with Miss Kim.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, next sentence.
The Institute works to provide a foundation, a basis off of which our students can step forward into their potential. We see this potential in their hearts, in who they are, through their interviews, through our relationships with them, and we are impressed by it, but we also see the barriers in front of them. And so the Institute exists to start to break down some of those barriers or give them the support to jump over them.
The most important thing that I learned here is my passion. Because when my first year in this institute, it's like I don't know what I want to do in the future. I really want to change the education right here because I really believe that the kids right here have potential, but they need someone who helps to develop his potential. When they grow up, they're going to be new citizens right here, and that I think that can help the economy right here.
So I grew up in this area. I'm original from Chiquila, and I was born and raised in this area. And growing up, I found a lot of different challenges. And one of these challenges, the main challenge that I had is that we don't have opportunities. Like, we have the opportunities, but we don't see them because we are growing in this small community where there is nothing. Like, there's nothing else for us. We actually open eyes, giving opportunities to the kids. The education system is very limited, so we are partnering with the local teachers, local high schools. This is our main focus. We want them to succeed in life, and we want them to pursue their dreams and achieve them.
If we weren't for the Institute, I would be a person who don't fight for the things that I want.
Reyes is one of those leaders with a quiet strength. He is the constant, consistent leader that will never let you down. He is faithful and loyal, smart and determined, and I know that whatever he sets his mind to, he will accomplish. He has completely blossomed through this program despite some of the challenges that he himself has faced. But thanks to a family that supports him and a community that we've built here, he will be a future leader of this country.
many doors open for me. So I feel like I can do whatever I want to do, and that's amazing for me. This institute, it's something amazing, and I think that this institute need many young people here need to know about this institute, because this institute, it's only here, right, in Cartagena, Chiquila, Holbox, but there out there are many there are many municipalities who needs this program, and I think that this can be something amazing for that people, that young people. This community need a change, a big change, and I think the young people can make this change.